Just forgot to turn that off. Probably working. Creator Studio. Is your preview going? Connection good. Oh, there it goes. Excellent. So I always give you a minute to poke and prod at things. And it looks like we are solid. Excellent. Hello, hello everyone. I'm Firespit, Protogen voted most likely to say beep rather than actually beep. And beepity beep. And I forgot where I was going with this thing, but that's okay, because we're getting back into some more oxygen not included, in which I'm fumbling a volcano at. Well, just like the title says, at every step. I'll get there eventually. I have all the tools, I just need to misuse them hard enough to make them all work. Pretty sure that's how that works. Oh well, let's go ahead and get right into this madhouse. And right where we left off at the end of cycle 340. The turbine's too hot. Honestly, I should have built these out of insulated tile to begin with. Time for a blueprint. I'm gonna take the steel. Of which I should put that there. And like that. Why is that unreachable? And at some point this is going to have to be touched. At some point. Got a lot of wood going on here, which is nice. It's just a shame I can't copy this. This exists only to power that. Only for that. Oxygen generation's actually fine. What I was going to do with this. Building flooded. Okay, that's unfortunate. I forget what I was going to do with this. Oh well. And Combustazon is doing quite fine for itself. right, I can't put a shower in here. I forgot about that. Oh dear. A little bit of a nothing grinder down here, but I was kind of hoping these guys would consume carbon dioxide a little bit faster. Well, what can you do? Ah, yes, there's my sulfur geyser. Any new research worth doing? I guess bioengineering. Device new seed subspecies. Oh, I didn't realize it was that hot in here. Oops. I should have paid more attention to that. I'm sorry, mole man. That's some hot liquid. Oh, so wibbly. Bit of wibbling. Ah, it's because the liquid is flowing. It's just stabilizing. I should dig out this. This done yet? Not quite. Oh, so close. So close from being squeezed for all its nectary goodness. That's all gonna melt and flow down here. Be a problem. I should expand this out. Where are you going, woman? Ah, you're heading off to take a shower. That's understandable. I hope liquid can't flow through there. I never inspected this. So Journey AO46. Gravitas has been growing pretty rapidly since our first production market. I just got to look at some of the new hires. They're practical babies. Not quite what I was expecting, but then I've never had an opportunity to mentor someone. It'd be fun. Well, mentorship hasn't gone quite how I expected. Turns out the young hires don't need Need to show them the ropes. Actually, the facility's got our swipe cards. One of the nice young men had to show me how to operate the doors after I got stuck outside my own lab. Don't I feel silly? That is a little bit silly. But I think we've all been there at one point or another. It's one thing to get stuck by unfamiliar hardware, it's another thing to refuse to learn how to use it. Remember that. Ooh. What is with connection? It's a little wibbly. Actually, get Mole Man in medical bed. Well, I had gotten it cooled down, but that was because that got dumped on it. Too high. So we still have some oxalite. Cup of tea. I take the ice. Because since I started cooking up some of these, foods become stable. So at least we got that going on quite nicely. I wonder if this would make this no longer a bathroom. Sorry, a washroom. What building does this count as? Doesn't say. Okay, cool. We're still a washroom. So the toilets reduce decor, but the showers increase it. I don't know, that's a little silly if you ask me. We're just gonna unsubscribe this from existence. Goes. I mean, I kind of get the artistic decision. But man, purple and green does not make for an edible color of meat. we're working. And more importantly, we're drawing way near boiling water. Oh, and now it got too hot. This is the real issue, is just coming out of the store here is all this heat. Combustozon's got a backlog on oxygen again. Maybe I should open that up. Oh, worn out ammo suit. That's unfortunate. Well, if I ever wonder where I was going to get more snow to fertilize more of these, now I know. Now I know. These were okay. Now I know more or less how the Weezwort works is when it inhales gas, it reduces its temperature by a flat rate. Doesn't matter what kind of gas it is, the temperature always goes down by the same amount. Which is probably the real thing I should be using to keep temperatures here under control. But also, I'm not even really sure where to begin on that kind of control. Instead, here we are just ventilating hot gas. And I want to say this is working, but I genuinely don't know. Okay, this thing's going to go dormant once it's done erupting. No? Ah, it's dormant. Okay. Hopefully that'll be enough to, hopefully that'll be enough to reduce the temperature. Producing nectar. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Oh. You're not doing anything, that's what you're doing. You're being a little silly. This is almost exposed to space. I mean, part of me does just want to take this back apart and go with the chimney approach and just shoot at all of the space. That's definitely working. Slowly. Try that again, shall we? Okay. The only leaves what we have here? Yes, it is. Okay. Allows duplicants to use pilot-operated rockets and control access to interior buildings. Oh, rocket interior only. Payload opener. Air receptacles, fluid input output. Rocket port extension. Automatically links when built to the side of a rocket platform or any rocket port. What I kind of want to do is not build this up here. I want regular duplicate access. But I think to start, vacuum access would be necessary. Down about here. I want this built with aluminum. Instead, we're gonna go. Ooh, I'm gonna make more cobalt. And do something like that. Cobalt is the way to go. Set to sweep only, you are not. I mean, the rest of this place is going quite nicely. The problem we have is this thing. It is. Here we go. Isn't it? I think we've managed to get this at a steady temperature. I think we've got this at a steady temperature now. Now, don't get me wrong, this has stopped erupting. But yeah, I know there's no active power consumers. That's not the point of this thing. The point is purely to vent out. I wasn't expecting it to actually start dripping, though. Oh well. Oh, hey. Oh, we are short on plastic. We're using this now. What I like to see. Plastic we got. I've only got 50 kilos of plastic. Not quite enough. Getting there, but not quite. And you guys just want snow, yes. Insufficient ethanol. Okay. Food. I have to deconstruct those first. Okay. I give combustazon the excellent fruit. There you guys go. A little more food stockpiled. Okay. So that's about to start melting. I didn't think that would be an issue, and yet here we are with that being exactly that, an issue. Oh well, what can you do, you know? Anyways, rocket launch platform, I was gonna put it right about... Yeah, right there. Nyom. Oh, goodbye. What are you guys doing with that plastic? Okay, you're building that. Okay, that's understandable. I do want more of these, but I'm gonna have to actually farm some to get more of them growing. It's fine, I think I'll actually farm them up here along the surface. Probably take a slight bit of advantage over the power generated here. Like so. Ooh, meteor showers. That's gonna mess with my supplies. At least I'll have plenty of snow. Oh, jeez. Until I can cool those off, they are cooking. Oh man, those meteors are literally coming in hot. Wow. Oh man. I'm not sure I'm going to cool those off after that impact. These, on the other hand, are going to stay nice and chilly. Meanwhile, in Glacial, this is my heat problem. Oh, then again. Looks like we're finally starting to get this area cooled down. Which is great. I'm going to put a shift plate right here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and redesign the radiant pipe to go like that. We're going to go one higher. We got plenty of cinnabar to work with. At least there was plenty of cinnabar to work with. I'm gonna need to send more glass over here for repairs. Yep, we don't have any glass here in a glacial. Or combustazon. Go ahead and put in 20 orders of that for here. I guess I'll put that full because this requires emptying. That's not the plumbing overlay. There we got it going again. Crisis averted. Okay, so next move we're gonna go ahead and do is lock that door. That's kind of close to this. Okay, ventilation. Where's my snipping tool? Snip. I think it's working. I use some heavy "I think," emphasizing. I mean, ultimately, it is slowly working. Don't get me wrong. This is a very gradual temperature decrease because carbon dioxide, it heats up quick. Oh, I forgot I had these leading into each other. Get rid of that. Whoa! All that steam. Okay, all that steam just cooled down. Okay. Oh, what happened? Why did that get suddenly super chill? What just happened? Like, I mean, we all saw it. Doesn't mean I understood it. Where'd all that heat go? Did it finally go out into space? Is that where all the heat went? Well, the rest of the steam turned into water. That might not be reachable. That's fine if it's not. Ahem. Ahem. Okay. Yep, that's just not reachable. Now, what can you do? You can realize I may have actually gotten the heat under control for the moment. At least until this erupts again. There we go. And lock that door. Thank you. Okay, Moleman's freeing this out. Good work, my man. This thing will work again once it has... Well, once it's switched on. It's just a shame Glacial really doesn't get a whole lot of sunlight exposure. Oh well, what can you do? Ah, a steam engine. Dioxide engine. A sugar engine? Is that gonna look like what I think it's gonna look like? Speaking of engines, I have enough of those. That provides guidance data to rocket pilots within range to improve rocket speed. Must be operated with Duplicant with the astronomy skill. Mind if I yes? I think we've taken control of the temperature issue here for the moment. At the very least, we've definitely created a stopgap. Pretty solid one at that. You idle out in another 8 days. Okay. Entombed. What do we still have entombed here? Ah, that's entombed. These things are still hot. Especially this one. Good lord. You can get that. Made a horrible discovery today while reviewing work on the artificial intelligence programming. It seems Dr. Ali mixed up a file when uploading a program onto a rudimentary robot and discovered that the device displayed the characteristics of what he called a puppy that was lost in a teleportation experiment weeks ago. Oh. Oh no. Oh, distressed beeping. This is unbelievable. Jackie's been hiding the nature of the teleportation experiments from me. Of course, as I know from previous conversations, that she knows I would never pursue this line of experimentation. The societal benefits of teleportation aside, you cannot end a living being every time you want to send them to another room. The ethical implications of this are horrendous. I know she has been keeping this information from me. When I searched through the Gravitas database, I found nothing to do with these teleportation experiments. It's only because this reference showed up in Dr. Ali's AI paper that I was able to discover what has been happening. Jackie has to be stopped, but I know she's beyond reasonable discussion. If this is the only thing she's hiding from me, but I fear it is not. Log ends, log begins. Despite myself, I can't help thinking of the intriguing possibilities this presents for the AI development. It haunts me. I fear I may be sliding down a slippery slope, at the bottom of which Jackie's waiting for me with open arms. Okay, that's, I'm gonna check this one real quick. Inspect, view entry. Okay, hang on one second. T. Dr. Techna's newest notes on duplicant memories have revealed some interesting discovery. It seems memories can be transferred to the cloned subject, but it requires a host subject, or the host to be subjected to a machine that performs extremely detailed macroanalysis. This in-depth dissection of the subject would produce the results we need, but at the expense of destroying the host. Of course, this is not ideal for our current situation. The time and energy it took to recruit Gravitas' highly trained staff would be wasted if we were to extirpate these people for the sake of experimentation. But perhaps we can use our duplicants as experimental subjects until we perfect the process and look into finding volunteers for the future in order to obtain an ideal specimen. I will have to discuss this with Dr. Techna, but I'm sure he would be enthusiastic about such an opportunity. I'm also very interested in the commercial opportunities this presents. Off the top of my head, I can think of applications in genetics, AI development, and teleportation technology. This could be a significant financial windfall for the company. Hey. Okay, so the teleportation of the puppy is the whole concept of quantum teleportation. It's the whole theory behind quantum teleportation and the concept of it, in which if you use quantum teleportation, you have to deconstruct it at an atomic level and then reconstruct it at your next destination. So the question is, when can you ethically use quantum teleportation? When you destroy the physical body of something and then put it somewhere else. Can you ethically quantum teleport something? I don't think you can. The other question is, are you the same person who comes out on the other end of quantum teleportation? Because you were deconstructed, you were destroyed, and then you were rebuilt on another side. Are you the same person? I don't think so. It's a pretty uncomfortable thought experiment if you really want to sit down and look at it. Okay, this is just the same thing. And I will say most people don't want to sit down and think about it because just how uncomfortable a thought experiment quantum teleportation really is. And I would not blame him in the least for not wanting to. Okay, on this, not anymore. We've decided to. Oh, that's kind of cool. That gives me data analysis research. databank is worth, well, one of these. We got plenty of research to get this done. I will say at this point, I think I need another astronomer. Lagona. And access to Blagona probably would not be a bad option either. I would definitely have to get its own oxygen production going, but yeah. Since this thing is dormant. Ah, well. We finally got the temperature dropping in here, though. We finally did it. Celebrate, we're going to sweep off all of that. Because this nectar comes out so cold, I'm going to redirect this pipe. And make it out of obsidian. Also, I'm missing a suit. Ah, there you are. Oxalite. Of course, fertilizer and oxalite. Goes liquid fuel. Enables travel to planetoids that do not yet have a rocket platform. Hold one duplicant traveler. Limit is available while in a star map hex adjacent to a planetoid. So this is just for firing a duplicant onto a planet. No hope of return. I don't think I want to do that. What's this one? Blaze 1 rover. Bot for remote planetoid exploration. Limits available. Must. And I might use cargo module. Solo Spacefarer nose cone. Maybe. Spacefarer module. Holds up to 10 duplicants. Functions as a command module. Once one traveler. Another thing I'm going to have to consider is oxygen storage. I'll probably want to load up oxygen into this thing. Jeez. Oof. Oh, Jeez. Okay, that was mildly alarming. I may as well clear out all of this first. Oh, come on, really? Man, we're gonna do that. Rocketry. Yes, this is what I should be making. So if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna need to scoop my ladder back. Which is fine. That's fine. We do need additional housing. Actually, only can be steel. Good to know. Ethanol. Mind if I yes? I may end up putting down an additional solar panel, which I might do over here. Need more glass. Need more steel. Possibly more iron. Make said steel. Or panel module. Probably not a bad idea. Entry built. Requires power. Okay. Why do we need power? Why, so it can extend and retract. We'll dig, that's gotta still get cleared out. Typing cold nectar into this. Okay. At this point, the only thing we're missing is the rad bolts. Oh yes, I was gonna... and deconstruct this and rebuild it one step down. Okay, that actually produces a little bit more. Excellent. And it's now producing 38. Rad bolts says 31. If only I could put it right there, where I could get like 46 a day. But still, this operates faster now. If only just a little bit faster. I'm about to dump a whole bunch of snow down here. That's why I'm clearing it all out first. Still no rad bolts, but getting there. I suppose I should actually probably start doing something with all this wood. Like, I have a lot of it now. There's so much wood in this area. Oh, there's also wood down there now. Dealing with heat issues potentially anywhere else? No. Just here. Rocket platform 674. Can I rename this? Yeah. Ooh, what is with connection? Well, now that I look at it, it jumps out. Yeah, no reject all. And apparently connections being a little not great today. I don't know why, because I am on a wired connection. But I do apologize for the frame drop. Now, get that all dug out. It'll be a little bit of a slow crawl to get this fully done up, but we'll get there. That sent over. Oh, you know it's cold when. You know it's cold when brine actually starts solidifying. Oh no, this isn't cooling. That's not good. There we go. That's cooling again. That's a good sign. That ice is forming over here again. I'm gonna go ahead and deconstruct those pipes. Unfortunately, the mercury is melting and fast. That's an actual problem because I don't really have a use for mercury. It's just kind of building up. How close are we to finishing this? 10 applied science to go. Oh dear. All of this is in a supercritical state. Is there anything else under these? No. Then feel free to deconstruct. Potential load. I may end up having to replace these with our higher wattage variants. I thought I'd actually get to that point. Okay. Getting those replaced with hydroponics. $40 kilos of ethanol when properly fed. That's a direct conversion. 40 kilos of nectar to 40 kilos of... Interesting. That makes me wonder. I wonder if I can have that dispense other stuff. I can have the little critter fountain thing put out something other than brackine. I might be able to give these guys little critter feeders full of nectar instead. I'll be honest, these things don't really produce too quickly. Oh, when illuminated. $18 kilograms of oxygen a cycle. A duplicant consumes 100 grams a second. I'm not actually sure how long a cycle lasts. Oh, we missed a 365 cycle. I missed it. I can't believe I missed it. My colony's been going for a full 365 cycles. And I missed it. It's a little upsetting. What can you do? And one thing I can do is I can hook that up right there. And dig out that. Just need a few more rad bolts. How many rad bolts you got in you? Almost. I realized should have put the shift plate above the thermometer, not after it. Ooh, whoops. Cancel build. Sorry, wild aloe-veras. Refinement. Bleachstone copper uses salt and gold to produce bleachstone. Interesting. Forge. Rare materials can be retrieved from space missions. Okay. Size oxalate using oxygen and a small amount of gold. This is what I want. Ethanol distillery. And I'll be honest, maybe another composter. I know I'm not producing a lot, but I have a bunch of seeds I would like to compost. Oh my goodness, I need a compost button. And like all the sweeps and whatnot, just compost and shoop. But anyways, Brachian flow research. So now where is it? Oh, there it is. Small petroleum engine. Height. Box that's on construction 420, burden 5. Engine power, speed. This engine allows a maximum rocket height of 20. Oh, the steam engine would be better. Base above rocket block. Interesting. Interesting. Speaking of which, clear out that area. And you're dormant. You're active in 43 cycles. You're active in 22 cycles. Oh no. This is active first. Panic. It's still so very hot in here. Steam engine is better, but that also means I have to maintain steam in here. I'm gonna give this a petroleum engine. It's not as good, but okay, so rocket skill plus. Interesting. Good to know. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna need to supply food. Oh, there's so much that goes into a rocket journey. Okay. Of course, there's so much that goes into a rocket journey. Fire spit. It's a rocket journey. You are launching some poor bugger into space. And they have no idea the misadventure I have planned for them. I'm gonna take the copper ore. Actually, as far as Glacial goes, I don't have a rocket pilot. I don't have a pilot. This is mildly amusing. I'm gonna put a Weezewort right there, once I have one available. Emphasis on once I have one available. I wasn't looking, that already fired. Oh well. It's dripping down here. Oh, it's more brine. means this Wheezewort isn't actually cooling anything. Okay. Is that even going to produce enough power? What's your power? 48, 480 watts. I mean, maybe? Like, don't actually know. Honestly, I'm just going to hook this thing up directly to the power network. We're going to start using these. Means I'm going to need more cobalt. You know, I got a bunch of copper here. And 20 orders of copper. This thing's output pipe is full. Okay, that's what I was testing with this, whether or not that was close enough. The answer is no, it is not. Because I wanted to put a lamp here. And now we're starting to cool off the surrounding area. Excellent. Applied science is what's holding me back. Impending panic attack. Speaking of which, how are these things handling? Okay, it's dropping snow. That's fine, that'll cool off these panels. Why is that heating up? I understand why that's cooling off rapidly. But good. Good snowy asteroids is good. Or meteors. Rising temperature. That's rapidly cooling off again. These solar panels are completely buried. Oh no. Some squash. Oh, because they're not receiving fertilization. Body temperature is too high. Ooh. Where did you guys get this igneous rock from? You probably got it from up over here, if I had to give it a guess. Oh well, what can you do? Hopefully get another Wheezewort print. I got steel. I think I collected all the Wheezeworts in this area. Yeah, I think I got my ram grubbing paws on all the Wheezeworts already. Not good at all. I wonder what else is over here. A lot more igneous rock. Yes, I know plants have died. Well, they haven't really, they just self-uprooted. plants have deplanted. I'm just going to take care of it for them. Okay, that is the maximum height of this rocket. So let's see here. Liquid intake, power consumers, unreachable storage. So obviously we're going to need a liquid fuel tank. And I get a small one. Well, I have a large liquid fuel tank. I mean, that's already going to take up a good chunk of the height I have available. Huh. Okay, then. Just the one. Well, it doesn't say it needs a gas intake, so I'm assuming it doesn't require oxygen. Delivers cargo to surface planetoids that do not yet have rocket platforms. Ooh, interesting. I could use that to prep a planet. I need some more glass. I also ultimately need to Is that not as wide as... That bothers me. That needs to be like one more wider. That's upsetting. Obviously, I'd probably build it higher up because, you know, rocket. Probably just plug into that one. Having additional fuel increases the distance a rocket can travel before returning. Hopefully we don't have to go that far out. Awaiting rad bolts. The one thing that's truly slowing me down. Rad bolts. However, I'm out of time. We're gonna go ahead and save it here. And I thank you all for coming. If you like my content, go ahead and hit subscribe so you can be notified when I go live again. And also don't forget to hit the like button. If you dislike the content, obviously hit the dislike button. It helps me out since I see both like and dislike ratio. And until then, I will see you all next time. So I hope you all have a good day or good night wherever you are. And ta-ta for now.